Hi friends, I welcome you all in this exciting training session being conducted by TNV Academy. Let me explain to you what we will be covering in this session. In today's session, we will be covering the following clauses: 7.1.5 Monitoring and Measuring Resources, 7.1.6 Organizational Knowledge. The above requirements are under the subclass 7.1 Resources and under the main class 7 Support of ISO 9001-2015. Now let me tell you what the key learnings takeaways from this session. At the end of this chapter, you will be able to understand what is the difference between monitoring and measurement. Why is calibration important for measuring equipments? How organizational knowledge is very essential for the future of this organization. Let's begin our discussion regarding clause 7.1.5. The clause 7.1.5 Monitoring and Measuring Resources is very important clause when we have measuring devices used in the organization. First, let us understand the difference between monitoring and measurement. Monitoring is determining the status of a system, process, or activity without any help of measurement devices, like counting the defects, number of complaints, number of people present in the organization, parts are okay, not okay, defective through visual checks. Whereas measurement is a process to determine value which cannot be done without a measuring device like a vernier, micrometer, scale, etc. etc. When measurements are required to ensure conformity of products and services, the measuring devices need to be calibrated and their fitness for purpose is to be ensured. The organization needs to decide what tools it uses to measure organizational performance. Measurement traceability. Measurement traceability, let us discuss about it now. Measurement traceability is the process of validating the equipment that will be used to measure products and resources. This will give the organization confidence that all the measurements are valid and accurate. Measurement traceability is also known as calibration. The measuring equipment should be suitably identified with a unique reference number and a master list of all measuring instruments to be maintained. These need to be calibrated at predetermined intervals with standards traceable to national and international standards. The calibration can be done either in-house or through approved service providers externally who are competent in this field. The calibration status to be clearly identified on the instrument. It should be protected from adjustment that could affect the result of measurement, protected from damages during moving, repairs, or storage. Organizations are expected to check results from calibration to ensure that they are correct, and when there are any deviation noted, suitable actions to be taken to ensure the validity of measurements taken by defective devices. This includes re-verification of products and services made since the last known calibration status of the particular device. All records of calibration ensure measurement traceability to be maintained by the organization. Now let us discuss about this clause 7.1.6 Organizational Knowledge. The organization shall determine the knowledge necessary for the operation of the quality management system, ensure the conformity of products and services, and enhance the customer satisfaction. Organizational knowledge is a huge repository of information gained by the experience of all the employees working in the organization. This is a very valuable asset and should not be lost. When an experienced employee is leaving the organization, his knowledge or her knowledge and expertise of so many years are not retained as documented knowledge, it will be a great loss for the organization. According to quality guru Edward Deming, there is no substitute for profound knowledge of the business. The organization shall consider its current knowledge and determine how to acquire or assess the necessary additional knowledge. This can be including information such as intellectual property and lessons learned, etc. etc. Organization can consider internal sources, for example, learning from failures and successful projects, capturing undocumented knowledge and experience of topical experts within the organization. External sources can be standards, academia, conferences, symposium, gathering knowledge with customers and providers, suppliers, etc. As long as conformity of products and services can be achieved, the balance between knowledge held by the competent people and the knowledge made available by other means is at the discretion of the organization. Friends, I hope you are clear with the requirements of clause 7.1.5 and 7.1.6 of ISO 9001:2015 with regard to resources. Now we'll learn about the mandatory documentary requirement that an organization has to maintain while meeting the requirements of class 7.1.5 and 7.1.6. There are mandatory requirements for calibration records, measurement traceability, all these things. All calibration records and criteria for calibration or verification are both to be retained by the organization. There is no mandatory requirement for documentation of maintaining organizational knowledge. However, it is not practicable for organizations to operate without having to keep documentary evidence of its knowledge base. Also, documented knowledge will be very useful for posterity, future reference for organizational employees. Dear friends, we have now come to the conclusion of this training session. I hope you all must have understood the requirements of concepts cleared under 7.1.5 and 7.1.6 of ISO 9001:2015. See you soon with another exciting new topic. Till then, it's me signing off. Thank you and goodbye.